Hey everyone, Abby here. I just wanted to show you how to use these Peardeck slides on this module. We decided to go ahead and integrate Peardeck slides that are more interactive on this module as a way to be able to have things that the students could complete right on the slide instead of having to create a Google form or a different type of response for every little short check-in or checkpoint. So those are embedded with these Peardeck slides. Shout out to Alex Smith because he's the one that added those to this slideshow. And so this is what you do. So once these are added in, and just so you know, the Peardeck add-on is right here. You have this. It should be embedded already in your Google Slides. So you just select Peardeck, and then it's going to open up this column on the right-hand side. And then if you are creating this, you could actually add in all kinds of things. And if you haven't checked out Peardeck yet, I highly recommend looking into it, or Nearpod as well. But these are the ones that we've been looking at. So these slides over here that Alex entered in actually have activities that the students will do right on them, and should be pretty cool for them to respond directly to as they're going through the slideshow. So let's say that I'm completed my slideshow and I'm ready to put it onto Google Classroom. You have to make sure that you have put it on in a specific way, because if you don't, then you're going to have issues with the students being able to participate in the interactive pieces of this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on Start Lesson, and then you're going to select Student Paced Activity because you are not teaching this simultaneously while you're with students. If you are live in a class time, or if you actually are on a Zoom call and you want to teach real time, if you're brave and want to try that, go for it. But most students are going to be doing things student paced. So you're going to click on Student Paced Activity, and then it is going to launch the presentation for the students. So that you just hit got it. And then this is where it's really important that you copy this link. So you're going to copy the link. You can share it directly to the classroom, but I like to copy the link because I am putting my assignment on a particular way in my classroom, and this is going to let me do that. So I'm going to copy the link, and then after I've copied it, I can go to the teacher dashboard. So now I have my dashboard, and this is, it's live, it's going. And then I can actually monitor and see, once my students are there, what students have actually been on it. So now I'm going to go to my Google Classroom, and I already have my assignment, my module here. I have the assignment ready, and I'm starting to link all of my different activities. So I'm actually going to go here right now, and I'm going to copy and paste the Peardeck. And then I'm going to add that in, and then the students will click on that and be able to see the assignment. So going back to my lesson. Ooh, did it just shut off on me? Sorry, guys. Oh no, I'm right here. Sorry. Okay, so going back to my lesson. Sorry about that. So let's say I don't just want to keep this open all the time. The one thing you want to make sure you do is you don't just want to close this out. If you close this out, you're going to end that session without letting the kids continue to work. So what you want to do is you either just want to say leave the session because you're going to leave it going, or what you can do is you can actually, if you hit end a session, then it's going to ask you if you want to allow students to keep working. So I'm going to go back really quick because I just want to do something. Another thing you can do is you can name the session. So I might say ELA 8 Module 3. And then I'm going to save that session name, and then I can go back and look for it later. So I'm going to click end session, but I'm going to say leave and allow students to keep working. And so we're going to continue to let them do that. And then it's just going to go back to look like this. All right, so that is how you add a Peardeck slideshow to your Google Classroom assignment, and also how you leave a session but allow students to still be in the mode they need to be able to work on it. All right, guys, have a good evening. Bye.